Hey y'all, it's your Natural Bay here, and I just want to talk about the West versus development countries. And when I say development countries, I don't developing on paper. I don't look at Africa or Jamaica or other destabilized countries as developing. They really do have everything they need. They are already developed. But we're going to use that term because that's what most people know. So the West versus development countries. I seen a comment and somebody said, y'all black Americans should be grateful that y'all were born and with opportunities and housing and food. That's true. But the thing about it is, we wouldn't be able to sustain without your country. We destabilize your country to have the extremes that we have, the overconsumption that we have is because we are extracting from most of y'all countries. So me, when I left the US and I went to Jamaica, because I knew, for one, I want to live in my purpose. And working for somebody to the death, I know the Most High didn't put me here for that. I know the Most High didn't put me here to be an absent mom because I'm working so much. But it's so hard to choose when you have to keep the lights on. But the other countries, when I went to Jamaica, I realized I envy y'all. I envy the fact that y'all know every leaf on the tree. Y'all know what's poisonous, edible. Y'all know where to go find food. If the system was to crash right now, who you think will survive? And y'all think we happy with that? Y'all think we're happy to be so dependent on a store that it to our detriment? That's not good. So when y'all wake up, if y'all could unify, if we could unify globally, instead of selling all of your minerals and resources for it to be manufactured somewhere else and imported back in overpriced. Like in Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore, he's making manufacturing companies. Like, I don't understand why all the other countries, all the other presidents or prime ministers are not following this man's footsteps. Do you want to be dependent forever to evil people, depending on evil people? So the fact that y'all actually, if y'all know how to survive, like y'all know how to eat and what's going on in the world right now, y'all, the strong will survive. And I'm sorry to say, it will not be American citizens. We can't even live without Wi-Fi. We can't even live without the AC. Like it has to be on. So, and we adapt. So I'm not gonna speak that or curse that on Black Americans, because we do adapt. We all have it running in our blood. It's just that we're so disconnected from source. We wouldn't know what to do. Y'all are so connected to source. Even the countries that are developing and getting the digital systems, y'all are still connected to source. Y'all, please don't ever stop teaching your children about the bush teas, about where apple is. It's I didn't realize here in Thailand, it's fruits outside that are poisonous. Now, if I didn't know any better, if I didn't have my host to teach me, I would think they have a suicide mango, a mango that's like it's called a suicide. Like, you better not eat that. I wouldn't know that. So please don't stop teaching y'all children this. Even if you do come to the West, please don't stop teaching y'all children. That's what staying connected to the Most High is, to me. Like, the closest to God, the closest to the Most High is people that are closest to the things that He's created. And that's people as well, because He created us. But it's also plants and fruits and things of that nature. That's a very, very high quality to have. It really is. So I just want y'all to know that, yeah, we radical people want to leave because we don't want to depend on the store to eat. Internet go out, can't buy food. Most people got electric stoves, can't cook. And even if they have a gas stove, it's some type of electric thing on it to where it's hard to even turn on if there's no electricity. So we all have to be grateful for one, that's for sure. But I just wish the power, we get the power back. The Africa, Jamaica, get your power back and actually learn and start inventing, being innovators, because that's who we are. But we need to be that, not just know that. Like Marcus Garvey said, he didn't want to just tell people they were great. He wanted to show them they were. And I'm not even a person that believes in integration. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, a lot of people don't realize that we integrated because they tore down a lot of our communities in the U.S. when black people actually invented whole cities and it was tore down. So that's when they went to, okay, well, let's integrate. Because honestly, we are fine segregated. We do not need an evil force to show us the way of life. We don't need that. We have that in us. But we're kind people. We're kind and good people, and we try to really let people in, and that's been our detriment, honestly. Letting these people in. You do some research, a little research on it, you'll see what Columbus wrote when he came. He a bunch of docile people that we could just run over. That's literally what he wrote about. And we can't help who we are. We can't help that's who God made us to be. We just have to remember our power. And we have to call a snake when we see it. We can't let everybody in. So I'm just here to say that real quick, y'all. I just hope that I know that we will get our power back. In Africa, the Caribbeans, the West is falling, and it needs to. And I know that's at my own detriment, but it needs to. It's too evil. It's too corrupted, and that's just the truth. And so we're not proud. We're not proud that the Congo is destabilizing. It's one of the richest countries. One of the richest countries is the poorest. This is what I mean when I say about us getting our power back. When I talk about Christianity or our beliefs and culture, we have to come back to pre-slavery. We have to. Like, everything that's going on in the U.S. and they going backwards on slavery. They literally walking backwards in Jim Crow, and they want to take the rights away from black American citizens. And people protest, and people they get up there and they out there and they protesting. Chambers in Louisiana, he's constantly going off on these people. They do not care. They do not care about laws. They do not care. They don't care about none of that protesting. Honestly, I believe they want us to protest to try to eliminate as many as possible or throw us in jail so we just be slaves. For real. Like an excuse to just, okay, we got more slaves. That's what they want. They throwing those people in, the people from that's being deported, they are throwing them people in camps and not even giving them trial. They had an article saying that some of these girls in these deported camps were being impregnated by the guards. Then I seen another article saying they're no longer overseeing. It's no more oversight in these camps. Like, what? You come out with one article saying these people are becoming pregnant by them, and then you come out with another article saying nobody's overseeing them no more. They don't have the money or funds for it. They're trying to take away the rights of black Americans, the 14th Amendment. That could be us. No trial. And then deporting people to other countries that they're not even from. We have to take this serious. Either people in the U.S. need to get it together, come together, because it just seemed like people just steady going to work. Like, okay, well, I'll just wait till what happens next. What? You're just gonna wait for what happens next? In other countries, and I'm happy the decline of forced migration has declined. People do not want to come to the U.S. And it should have been that way. That's the evil. It was built off of evil. Period. Not only was their minerals stolen, the people from Africa was stolen. We're part of that resource that was stolen. So yes, we want to come back. Not all of us know. Not the FBAs know. And the FBA on that subject, FBAs need to go on and link up with the other people that they consider the Native Americans, because they got some reparations. They got casinos and all that. And some are also fighting for their land. Go ahead and link with them people. That's fine. I do believe that, Cherokee is in my blood. I believe that. I believe Cherokee, you know, maybe some of my ancestors mixed with the Cherokee or were actually part of that land prior to Columbus. I believe that. I'm not going to deny that. But most of me is African. And that's by a lot of things, a lot of sicknesses. I'm majority African. It's like just a few generations back. Not many generations back, my people were in Africa. So I know that this video is kind of all over the place, but I hope y'all got something from it. And I hope y'all can understand the people that's in developing countries, why radical people like me want to leave. And I hope y'all can understand how important it is to come together and start being innovators that you are. Otherwise, you will always depend on the West for things that y'all already have in your country. So that's it, y'all. Be blessed. I love y'all. Take care.